Okay, this is going to be the gutting. Sorry, that's my chair. The gutting and reassembly video of this lock, which I'm eventually going to use as a challenge lock. Here's the key. Put it in there. Give it a good old turn. And the little clamp already wants to fall off because I've taken it apart before. But yeah, we'll just get started with that. I think that was sufficient to show that the key works. Yeah, this thing just slides off, which is not super great, but makes it easy to take it off. I'll probably have to get a different clamp for that. I'm going to take this apart, first of all, by shimming it a little bit here because, well, not really a little bit. It's either shimmed or it isn't. But I don't have a great plug follower just yet. They're coming on Monday. I was a little anxious to get this out over the weekend, ideally, so that's going to have to do there. All shimmed up like that. And we'll just follow it with this this pen here. We'll just have to do for now. Okay, just gonna be really careful with that. Stick that guy right here. Let's see, one of the keys already trying to come out. Okay, that'll be good. Very precarious without a good plug follower, but here we are. Okay, where are my little tweezers? My nice little Peterson tweezers. Let's take these out. Try to do it close to the camera. You can see they already really want to come out. This is not a good plug follower. I'll just take them out one at a time here. I'll stick them over there, and we can take a look at them here in just a sec. Although I do have the phone set up in a silly way, kind of duct taped to a string that's wrapped around a weight that's behind it. It's sort of suspending it such that it can rotate downward and film like this. Because I don't have a good clamp or anything like that. I'm just gonna let the last one just pop right out. So these are in reverse order, but it doesn't matter. Like, they're driver pins. At least it shouldn't matter. All of the I don't know, all the springs are normal. We'll just take them out real quick. Let's tap them out there. In fact, let me just arrange these a little better so that we have the driver pins on the second row. The springs on top. And the key pins below, which I'll take out now. You can see it's nice and flush. They dance around. Really like that. I think it's really satisfying. I don't know why. We'll take those out right now. That's number 1. 2. 3. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't get this closer. It's just, you know, I need to get like a tripod or something, or actually like an actual camera. Let me unhook this from its duct tape really quick, hopefully while keeping everything in frame. Although I don't think it really, it's not like it needs to be super in frame. It's not like I'm picking a lock. Anyways, take a look at those. They're just normal pins. They won't be after I make them into a challenge lock, hopefully. There's the key, facing backwards. Here's how it would be. There. You can see the deepest cut corresponds to this guy. And let me just reattach everything and we'll put it back together. Hopefully the duct tape's gonna hold on this. What a nightmare. All right. Now it's trying to focus on other things. Okay, that'll be good for now. So the most difficult part is obviously getting the driver pins in there. Where am I? Well, the easy bit right here is just, we can stick the, oh Christ. We can stick the springs in just fine. The drivers, what I do is I get them in there, and then once again I stick another shim in. And then, let me make sure. Wow, I'm just doing this totally way up here. You can see I'm putting them in here. Sorry. Not great camera work. And I've totally dropped the spring. It's over here. All over the place. But what we got, I'll just flip this around to put the last guy in there. Okay, there's that. Tricky bit is using a really janky follower, and for that I'm gonna actually hook this up to this little guy because it's just easier for me to do, and actually it'll be a little bit better for the camera to see as well. Okay, so from the back, well, once again, it doesn't really matter, but in the back we'll put the pins in there, the driver pins. You got one guy in there. Number 2. 3. I don't know, in some ways it might be a little bit easier, I suppose, to use something that's a little bit smaller than the diameter of a plug follower, because I can lift this up and drop it back down on them. Kind of nice. And then, yeah, let's get that shim just kind of in there. Come on, guy. Sorry, the ideal viewing angle for this is from the side, but you're just going to have to wait a little bit and see it after it's in the front there. Okay, so we got the shim in there. I've been a little premature with all this because, let me just leave this here as is. I need to put the key pins in. That'll stay there. We'll just put this off over here to the side while I put the key pins in. Pretty straightforward, right? Actually, let me make sure this is right side up. I believe it should be going down like this. Oh gosh. No, that doesn't look right at all. This guy, it's like slightly more tapered on one end, I think. Can't quite tell. Anyways, I don't really need the tweezers for this. I can just drop them in. We'll take a look at them after they go in and make sure they're all flush with the shear line. You know what? I don't know. Come on, little thing. It's trying to maintain focus. There we go. It looks, I don't know, one of them looks a little bit less, like the first one, it looks a little less flush than the rest, which is kind of bugging me. I don't know why that is, because it looks pretty much the same on both sides. Just pop it back down in there. Take a look again. I mean, it'll do. They're all even on there. All right. Let's bring it back to that guy. And let's take this out. Let me put this back here. Let's take the cylinder out. It'll be a little bit easier to manipulate. I'll try to keep this as good in frame as I can. We'll take this all the way back while keeping the shim in there. Come on. All right, shim's still right in there. You can barely just see it on the camera. And then I'll stick this guy in sideways, like so. Ideally, just follow it all the way through. Shim's still kind of in there. Rotate it back up. All right, I'm thinking we'll make sure the key still works. And it does. Yeah. And I don't know if it's really important, but I'll stick that clamp back on there, although it's, you know, doesn't stay. I'm gonna need to figure out what to do about that. Might need to get like some better pliers and really squeeze it on there or something. We'll see. That should do it for now though. Cool.